Industry chats.
Are we on?
Yeah, no, we are.
Hey, next thing, get copyright infringement here because we're playing music. Sometimes you need to warn a brother. Yeah.
Yo,
Hey,
guys,
what's happening? Part 2, Valley.
part 2, and this part 2 is gonna be the longest part 2 you've ever watched. It's gonna be like a Nigerian movie though, like with cap. Ever watch a Nigerian movie, guys? Like how much part 1, part 2, and they don't
All of them. Hey, you're not sure you're watching Nollywood or you're watching Lord of the Rings? Hey, because that's some other heat that like I never watched, but I just knew everybody that watched it was like, hey, it's long. Hey, I can't believe we're back, dog. It feels like it's been a year, dog. Hey, people went on vacation, child money, left us behind.
This thing is showing. The cap.
Hey, technical, we have a technical error there. We experiencing many technical difficulties. I had to be warned of something, and this is one something I asked myself before I entered inside here that will it be a chat or not?
No, and we thought about it, like, hey, okay, but we'll just turn it around, and then it's just like, yeah, but it's fine. We keep it moving.
I think we can open with that, hey?
Oh yeah, might as well. Like, I mean, like the elephant in the room, man. Let's address the elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room.
There must be.
But now they're gonna see my hair trash anyway. Yeah, but bring it so that it doesn't bother people.
They can focus on me for now.
Anyway, switch. Danko for the editing. Danko, gentlemen, for editing.
Yeah, anyway, guys, we're gonna be addressing the elephant in the room. There's a very big elephant in the room right now. So like
FTX.
Yeah, guys. So we have landed a new sponsor for Industry Chats, guys.
Yeah. Round of applause. We need some Foley over there. We need some. If you guys don't have the right sound bank, I'll hook you up. I'll hook up the boys.
Yeah. So exciting things coming up ahead, like really exciting things coming up ahead.
Hey, bro, I can't even wrap my head around it. And I'm had something that you probably don't even know, and just like give to the people. Guys, I've personally not been too motivated for season 2. When we shot the last episode, I was amped. But there's just like so much going on that obviously I'll share with the people. Not in detail, but then as we go along, I won't give you all my problems now. But I mean, it's things that like we deal with the industry. We fight with brokers. We just have like issues with brokers. So right now there's 2 brokers that I'm like facing issues with. Not too deep. I don't know if I want to name and shame the one, you know. If I'm given permission, then I'll name and shame. But I think let me give the other guys some breathing space, and then if they don't, then I'm naming and shaming both of them. But I gotta drop the heat, because at the end of the day, this is industry chat. So they gotta know, okay, these people are like this, and they won't deliver what we agreed upon before, you know. And there was just like a lot of funny business, and even they didn't make sense in some things that like we were just doing. Some things don't even make sense now. They were supposed to pay X amount, they paid a different amount, and even that amount that they said they're gonna pay, they didn't pay the whole amount. So but like people gotta know that, okay, this is what you're gonna face in the industry. And I am gonna name drop, like I said, that I'm just gonna give these people a little bit of breathing space for a bit, just to think, so that when I drop names, fire shots.
This is what you promised before we took the break. Good, see, this season. We
gotta be. Yeah, so when I name drop, I think they're a broker that Locally, they haven't been present at all. I won't even say very present. They haven't been present at all. But obviously, this being industry chats, I don't think they'll be. I don't think that will be a very good introduction to them in the country if somebody's complaining about business / work ethic. Because at the end of the day, we're here to make money, you know, and if you're in a position where my portfolio worked better than you thought it would, and now you're in a losing position. Now, it doesn't mean you don't have to pay what we agreed upon. Not especially when the work is done and everything is done. You know, it goes into like the whole A book, B book thing. So when you sign up an IB and you promise him something in the hopes that his clients will lose and they actually make money, now you're in a negative revenue, that has nothing to do with me. The fact that my clients are profitable they shouldn't affect the IB agreement. If you understand what an IB agreement is and the CPAs and the rev share are, if you understand what's going on, then you have zero reason to punish me or penalize me for the profitability of my clients. Because, or what, are your IPs unprofitable? You know, is that what the business is based on? Or their clients are they unprofitable? So it is problems that some brokers do have problems with, and then you get other brokers that whether your client is profitable, not profitable, super profitable, you know, it doesn't affect the working relationship. Rather, what they'll do is they'll highlight that, okay, because your clients are winning like this, it's not working for us to pay you so much for this. So can we rather scale down on this, or can we rather make you a hybrid deal that at least our risk is minimized, and then should you start developing clients that aren't making money, you know, then we can renegotiate. Because that's the thing, you also as an IB never have full control of what people are making or doing, you know, because I can send out a signal, and then somebody catches it late, somebody over leverages, then there's a pullback, and then it kicks them out, and then like the rest of us are on. So there's very little that like sometimes I have control over as far as my clients are concerned. And that's where, because I started doing account management, you know, so that's where sometimes, okay, all my clients, and I'm not saying, hey, or I'm gonna be profitable or what, you know, because I can't call the future, but you understand that if I'm clocking 500 to 1,000% growth, then multiply that by a batch of like 20, 30 clients. They taking a knock, you know, on what they supposed to pay me on top of that. So it's things that I'd rather have, like I'd rather know beforehand. But then at the same time, don't just on payday decide to switch up our agreement. Don't on payday, now numbers are changing and agreements are changing, and even after we agree on something, you still don't pay up everything that you say you're gonna pay up. You know, you can't pay me 20% of what you said you're gonna pay me, or you can't say you're gonna pay me 100%, right? And then agreement day comes, and then you're saying you're only paying me 20% of that, and then when the payment lands, it lands as 15%. It just doesn't work. So we're gonna go in on those things. So stick around for that name. I'm giving the other guys a chance, you know, to fix themselves, to redeem themselves. But we have FTX, and I think next week we'll be breaking down more on what FTX is. But widely a crypto platform. Maybe you can give them some info, some background info.
Like basically they hit us up, and then they were like, you know, what, we like what you guys are doing, educating people on the industry. And it's a cryptocurrency, obviously wallet per se, if you want to buy cryptocurrency or keep it or store it in a place.
And I think trade it as well, because they have a lot of tradable instruments.
Yeah. So there is a lot on the platform, honestly. But guys, we're really gonna just, because we're with them for a while now, because we like long-term relationships here at Top Trader SA. So honestly, we're gonna be with them. So we're really gonna go into all their things going on in the next couple of months.
How you can take advantage of it,
straight up.
how to make money with them. Diversification. Look, I don't always say always diversify your things, but you can just always take a nibble in something. You won't know how it turn out. Look, I wasn't a NASDAQ trader for the longest time. And then I started taking nibble, and then I stopped a bit, and then I came back full force. And right now, like, that is actually my favorite, So, just to dabble into it. I personally haven't went in fully hard on them, but I believe with the tools that they have online, because they also have like a lot of tools, resources, learning things. So I believe if we can just like fully go into it, there's a couple of hundreds, maybe a couple of thousands, but a couple of hundreds of dollars can come out, which can go to a good cause. Guys, so basically that's what's that. And what's the nicest thing about FTX hopping on board is that, guys, the thing that Scooby highlighted at the end of last season was that Scooby wants to do a live event, and we're giving you guys a live event. So guys, live event coming
end of October. We're gonna give you guys details in the next couple.
I was about to drop a date, but I realized that date would have been a lie. But let me just see something.
Towards the end of October, though, actually.
Towards the end of October, towards the end. Okay, the date I was gonna throw was not too far off. I just had like a random date pop up in my head. I wonder what's gonna happen on that date. I'm gonna personally write it down and see. Maybe I'm gonna make $1 million that day. Who knows? Who knows? That it's a Thursday, I always say there's a thing, and guys, whatever works for me doesn't work for anybody else. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I just saw it's a Thursday. Tuesdays and Thursdays are like my field days in the market for something, and it could be very much psychological. It could be that,
because you've genuinely, especially going back to the Tuesday thing, it's something you've been doing for a very long time, actually. So you are right from a psychological standpoint of view. It's like, somewhere in your subconscious.
That like. Maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays
good day to make money.
Yeah. But okay, so guys, you're more than welcome to check them out. I don't know if we'll have link in the description.
Our link below, guys. If you guys want industry chats, live events, guys, please support us.
Yes. So you guys are making it possible, but you must help us help the industry. I don't want to say help you, but help the industry and possibly South Africa as a whole. So I'm pretty excited for FTX. Look, just looked at the FSP one time, and I just went online and I saw there's like a couple of other projects within that, so really boosted my confidence in them, that like there's multi-juristic reps on top of that. I don't know if we've ever explained what a juristic rep is.
No,
I think maybe
we haven't.
When we touched on regulation, didn't we?
I don't think we did. That. We didn't go deep into that.
We didn't have. So guys, what a juristic rep is basically, right? And a lot of brokers are running on that. Look, it's always tricky with a sponsor. Am I allowed to like name drop and like give like practical name examples?
I think so.
With things but they crypto at the end of the day, they won't be. But at the same time, it's somewhat free marketing for these other people, and I don't like these people that I was gonna give an example with. Like on a personal like level, things didn't go down well. But basically, what a juristic rep is, and this is how a lot of brokers come up. In fact, let me make an example with brokers that. I don't know if they're gonna make a comeback because JP has been coming back, but But I don't know if you know Trade Nexus.
Yeah, very.
Yes, Trade Nexus was a juristic rep of JP Markets. Basically, you can operate a broker, right? A regulated broker, because you can operate a broker anyhow. Yeah. But you can operate a regulated broker under as a juristic rep. So what that means is basically this main company has a license, and then you'll just go under them. Basically, they'll make sure that you're compliant, that you're doing everything that you should.
And actually, that's how you find that a lot of these traders eventually get to a point where they can start their own brokers. Not because they have licenses, but because they're running under someone's license.
Yes, under someone's license, juristic rep. It's not simple to get. It's not like people can just like, hey, knock, hey, let's get this done. But that's basically what gets done, you know. And also individuals can be juristic reps. So most of the times, if you want to be a key individual, basically once you become a key individual, now you're a big boss as far as regulations go and stuff like that. But then you have to have experience before you become like a KI. So normally, as an individual, you will be a juristic rep under a particular license. So the KI is always as a juristic rep there. And then typically whoever has their RE5, for example, their RE5, so with the regulatory examinations, that's what the RE is for. There's RE5, there's RE1. You need both RE5, RE1 to be a KI, and also like experience, a relevant management experience. So you also find individuals being juristic reps. So they work at the company, they're a juristic rep there, and in that way, in that like 2 years, because different licenses, sometimes it's like 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months, depends on how hectic the license is. Then you'll be a juristic rep there, and then your time as a juristic rep in a particular company will then equate to your experience, because you can't just be like, I was a receptionist at this place for 5 years and now
does not work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, so and hey, which is another chat that like must be had as far as like regulations go, because truth be told, a lot of these brokers aren't running, and some of them are becoming quite strict on it, but some of them really don't care. Once you've been working in the financial industry for a very long time, you have to go for your RE5. And one thing, just a side note, guys, you can go for an RE5 at any time. It actually can increase your chances of getting work at a broker, because a lot of people have been like actually hitting me up about broker works. I don't have any regulatory examination, guys, no RE5, no RE1. But then, because I started working in a broker in 2020, right? I've got, and these numbers have changed, but there's something called DOFA, date of first application. Basically, and the rules have changed, but I actually need to get my RE now if I ever want to go back into any financial institution. Or let me not say any, because there's different financial institutions which don't require that. But as far as brokers go, I think it's about time. And the reason why I'm talking about that, it's funny how many people are actually working at brokers and they don't know those things, and I think it's about time that especially South Africa, it gets shaped up that people understand or actually write their REs, because now you'll stop getting things like generic generic answers, you know, when you ask what's happening with my withdrawal, then they just send you something, oh no, the system is having an issue, or what. They give you some like lame ass excuse, and you be like, guys, you paid me before, you looked at my thing before. So yeah, I think if we can have more people actually writing those examinations, more people understanding the law, and how things would work, I think that would be much better, you know.
Better for the industry as a whole. Yeah, because essentially these people are like the connections to the industry sometimes, to the broker, you know. Because sometimes when you call the broker, you're not calling the broker, but you're calling people of the broker. So imagine calling somebody who works at Standard Bank but knows nothing about ATM withdrawals. Whatnot. So it does become a bit stressful, you know. People think they can just give you, like Scooby says, generic answers, and it's not all about that. Sometimes you want to call a broker, when you call, whoever answers, they must give you an answer. Yeah,
they must be able to tell you what's going on. Exactly. Not like let me consult. And I've had that with local brokers. Not that it doesn't happen internationally. It also happens internationally. But I've had that where I gotta like pound someone for a thing, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, you know what? Let me talk to management about that. And then management is also still entering Google there. Technical producer. Yeah, you find a thing. Actually is a technical producer. I use the right word, you know. But you find people, they're like, I gotta get an answer, and then somebody who doesn't know the answer, and it's funny because I've been in there sometimes, and you know, people grill me for things, but I've been in situations sometimes, and sometimes I visit brokers for meetings, but I see the heat that's happening there in the back, and because I've experienced it, somebody will literally just have a logical opinion, and I was having a conversation with somebody the other day that logic is not always correct, you know, because logic is based on what I've learned or what I've experienced, you know, and that makes logic for me because you go to a different country, you know, and what's logic for me is not logic for another person. Like, for example, you know, black people, we as a sign of respect, when we share you something, we hold our one hand, and then, you know, the Japanese also practice that as well, you know. But you can imagine a person from Italy who doesn't practice that. Once they go, maybe they do, maybe I'm just ignorant towards that, but they understand. You know, it's like a comedian who was like once saying that can you guys censor words? Yeah, like and broke my word because there's one comedian who was like you go to India, and when you say this, you're saying I want something to eat, but you go to Italy, you say this, it's like, what the fuck? You know, so and that's the thing, you know, you get funny logical answers, you know, and it sounds like logic to them, but logic is not regulation. Logic is not law. So you find one person learns this one thing or teaches this one thing to one person. So for example, I'm an IP. I have a certain complaint. I'm an IP. I'm Scooby. They trust me. And hundreds of people trust me. When I say something is legal, they trust what I'm saying. When I say something is illegal. So then what do? I call my account manager with a certain problem, and then my account manager gives me his logic. He doesn't give me an actual answer. He tells me, one person, that this is okay or this is not okay. So let's just say he tells me this is okay. And when you say this is okay, that's a big problem, because if it's not okay, then it's a big problem. He tells me this is okay, and then everyone that comes into contact with me, I say, this is okay to do, this is okay to do, this is okay to do, right? Now, I've told 200-300 people in my group that this is okay to do, and now everyone in that group, now they're telling another people, then it spreads like HIV, bruh. And then like you've got like 30-40%, you've got 30-40% of the trader community believing that something is okay, believing that something is okay to do when it actually isn't okay to do, you know, and that just came from one account manager who didn't know who he was talking about. So I feel like it's very important that also the account managers, you know, and must be like thrilled, you know, that all the account managers there are actually they compliant with the law and what's going on, especially with the rise of brokers coming in. We're having brokers pop up. So I think it's very important for and this is something that I'm saying to all the guys who are running any retail brokers, you know, even like your FTXs, your brokers, just in general, that they get the right things, in order. It's probably crying. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. Getting all the right things in order. So and this came from all me just explaining what a juristic rep is.
No, actually, it came from me because I'm still like on the chat of like you was trying to tell people that, you know, you haven't been okay or something like that.
No, we'll get into it.
Oh, we'll get into it. Okay,
No. We off that off rem now.
Going back to the elephants in the room, guys. So you guys might be seeing this behind us and being like, hey, these guys, they might call us sellouts. They might say what?
Why?
No, because like obviously a broker's like sponsoring us. No, guys, we are not going to hold back any information moving forward. So if anyone sitting there and thinking that, it was a requirement.
Forget a sponsor. Me, I say what I say. Even if I need to drop heat on them.
Because that was one of our requirements that, hey, look, you have to allow us to say whatever we want to say.
Was it?
Yeah, no, that's genuine. They said they were
guys,
cool with it.
me, I just got a call one day. Hey, bro, this is what's happening. Cool.
No, it was because I said to them, no, look, on this show it's very uncensored, especially moving forward right now with our plan to move forward. So I was like, we cannot be like censored in a way. And they're like, no, we're cool with that, you know, because like obviously they've seen the work that we do and they want to work with something that, because I'd like to believe we're making a positive impact on the industry.
I really need to meet with them, though.
Yeah, no, definitely 100%. Yeah, so that's what's happening.
Be helping people, you know.
I am actually not sure.
I like shouting out to names in the industry.
No, Lutando. Yeah, her name is No Lutando.
Lutando. Yeah, shout out Lutando. I appreciate
No Lutando.
No Lutando. No Lutando. I appreciate you, even though I've never met you yet, never spoken to you yet. I hope you're watching this. 100% appreciate everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
And like I said, that just like looking at them, I'm excited because. Just by researching about them, just by looking at their website, I feel like, okay, like this is different. This is not a place where it's gonna be like deposit, blow, what. Like from the platform on its own, I really feel growth. Because it's most platforms, as soon as you hop on them, you just feel every tab, sign up, deposit. And I feel like they very educational from the outset, you know, because when you hollered at them first, I went onto the website and I was like, whoa, this is a lot of information. I haven't read through it all, you know. Me, I always scroll to the bottom. Whatever financial thing, I always scroll to the bottom, look at the FSP, and then I go back to the website. That's the first things first that I check. The FSP, the SISAC number, the FCA, the what's that? AS. So what Australia's Security Exchange, what. Yes, I always look at that first, and then I go back to the website, and I'm like, okay, I can buy into this BS, you know, now that I know that, okay, you guys are legit. So like I'm really excited, and I think like just apart from it working. Look, I feel like the relationship will work for all of us. I feel like this is the one sponsor. I'm not trying to throw shade at any other potential sponsor or sponsors in the past or anything like that, but I feel, and I could be wrong, could go down later and be like, oh, they're the same as the others, but from the offset of seeing them, I feel like it's really a platform where all of us can eat, because the truth is with Forex, there's those three parties. There's the client, there's the IP, there's the broker, and someone between the three has to lose. Someone between the three has to lose. But here I feel like everyone eats, it's just maybe one is eating more than the other, but as long as we all getting a slice of the pie. So I'm really like excited about that. And like we said, guys, please use the link in the description box so it can go back to them as industry chats so that they can see we're actually doing what we said we'll do for them, because now it will just look like, oh, okay, a lot of people are just interested in us. So they must get us caps, skippers, all those things. But you guys got me to take off my cap. Guys, and I was about to come through today wearing two different brocas on my head and on my chest here.
Guys, I'm really excited for this partnership, collaboration, or if I were to call it that. Guys, please sign up the link, guys. Use the link below. Don't now exit and go thingy. Go sign up directly via Google, guys. It won't take anything away from you, honestly. We just want a live event. You guys want a live event.
You guys want a live event. We want a live event. So everybody wants a live event, because I'm sure you guys will like to meet traders with their BMWs and their Audis and their VWs. I don't want to mention Mercedes because I'm not a fan. But all your favorite traders with their Gucci, maybe Gunchi. I'm sure you guys would like to meet the different people, in person, and not just see them drive past or anything, and like actually sit down, because industry chats, the live event, I'm trying to have people come through, and if people have a problem with us, they must come get it off their chest in front of everyone, because if you're getting it off your chest on the gram, you getting it off in front of everyone. So come say it to my face. Come say it to my face. Any trader, I tell you, come through. Come say it to my face.
Guys, because what we're really trying to do, guys, and if you guys really do sign up as much, we'll have these live events every single month.
Every single month.
Imagine traders, a community of traders, actual people you can see. This guy was saying this on the gram. He's here now. Whatnot.
Make it hard enough for even. I'm just gonna mention this trader because it's popular anyway. You may build pressure so that even a John Gotti feels like I need to go and speak for myself there, because I had somebody, and like we roll with it now, dog. There's a certain someone who sent me a message, and it was like, when is it coming back? And I just wanna read what he said. He's like, when's the thing coming back? When's the podcast coming back? He's like, I accidentally landed a video. I accidentally landed videos of that show that Godzilla blew people's accounts. There's proof and real accounts that people blew. So I noticed that. So I noticed, this guy was writing hard. So I noticed that John Gotti isn't realistic with his clients. Yes, auto trading works when applied properly and when given instructions. Basically he's got some proof of video proof of John Gutty's robot blowing people's accounts, and it's like, okay, if he wants to come explain as to why they blew, because I won't lie to you people, I've had people make money with the OC trader. I've had people blow as soon as from Konomax blow money with the OC trader. I've had people who made money, didn't withdraw, and just kept pumping the risk and blew, and so it happens. It happens. And every single person.
The thing is, people don't want to be real about the chat. This happens, eh?
It happens, but everyone who's used the system will know that we made money. It's greed that took over, or there's something that happened, or they weren't smart enough about something, or there was something, And yes, it's an unfortunate thing that happened, that like people would lose money, especially the high risk ones, especially the Verpass strategy ones. Do you know there was a time when there was a Verpass strategy with the OC trader?
I remember.
People were taking 1Ks to 20Ks in 3 weeks, dog, and you're like, because this started without me, the whole Verpass strategy with the robot started without me, and people was telling me, because I wasn't getting screenshots directly from the people who were doing this for things, because I was like, they started around their own vibe, so I wasn't getting screenshots, but I'm getting calls. I'm like, yo, dog, I want your system. One of my boys, he made 15K from it. I'm like, wait, dude, who's this guy? And then I go back, I look, because like I walk through all the clients through how it's done, so I know plus minus what every client is on. So if you're telling me a guy deposited 2K and he made 15K and he's only been using the robot for a month and a half, my robot doesn't do that. My robot doesn't do that. It won't take 2K to 15K in a month and a half. And then people were telling me, and I was like, guys, this is all nonsense. This is all you guys. And then people started sending me screenshots, and I'm like, ha. And I'm seeing, and I'm like, people, they started an actual Verpass strategy movement. Dog, they finished me because they even called it Verpass strategy. They started a whole Verpass strategy movement, and I did it too. Took 4K, 2 weeks, chilling there, 13K, and I'm like, Verpass strategy. So they started a whole thing, and there's been like different people doing their own things with the robot. Some people, they use it on a demo and then like go live, but then on live they go in like hard ham, so there's those different things. So like, come tell us what's happening, because if you are giving the client the correct instructions and you've got most of your clients blowing, like, why, chief? Why? So like heat like that, we're coming for heat like that. Those videos, I'm gonna get those videos and we'll post a couple of seconds of them.
And actually talking about people's services, the most exciting segment of the show is coming up. It's gonna be overrated, underrated.
Over, under.
So basically,
it's gonna be. I think.
Should I tell them how we're doing it, or should I keep quiet?
No, you can holler.
So basically, we're gonna spend bands and go buy people's services, but obviously not as us, because people are gonna see us.
They're gonna be like,
Obviously, we've got an anonymous person who's gonna go dollar all these things, these missions, enter people's groups.
So it's either you stop selling now, and we're not gonna do it. Should I name that? We're not gonna do it like this other Telegram guy who now takes everyone course and puts them out there for free. No. We're not gonna mess with anyone's business, but we're just gonna use it for ourselves.
Yeah. So, but basically, what we're gonna say is that we're gonna come here on the show and holler your service, holler who you are, and say whether your service is overrated or underrated, and we'll say why it's overrated and why it's underrated. So if you got something good, sharp, because I know there's a very big school right there. They don't have good admin. Probably one of the biggest in the country.
Yeah,
but
so-
sharp, and we're already there.
Yeah.
We're already there. Yeah, we already have a connect there. Already there.
I don't know who you're talking about, but
our person, we already have our inside person. That person's already there.
I like how you said she. So guys, if you have any lady within the administration, now I'm wondering who it is. Look, guys, you're not about to expose people on camera. Off camera, me, I'm gonna have the bro. Who were you talking about?
Yeah, so basically that's what overrated, underrated is gonna be, guys. Because what we really want to see is that, like, sharp people, we need to start like calling people out basically for having good service, bad service, or delivering on what they say they're gonna deliver on. Because, like, dog, people have been doing dirty for such a long time, and right now we're gonna be the platform. We're gonna come out and be like, nah, dog. We called, your number was called, your office was called how many times in the week and you didn't respond, whatnot. Then these are the things that get other people out there calling you a scammer and whatnot.
Yeah,
then
guys.
traders wanna come cry.
And even the brokers that you're having issues with, tell us.
Yeah,
tell us.
please, in the comment section, let's talk.
Tell us.
Guys.
We'll deposit money in there. We'll trade profitably. I'm not a bad trader. We'll trade profitably. We'll try and make withdrawals. If you're saying you have a certain withdrawal issue, because another thing, bro, we can't always put it on the broker.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure all our documents are uploaded properly. Everything is again through an anonymous person, who you can never know. But we'll put in money. We'll trade profitably. We'll knock the ball out the park. And we'll make these withdrawals and see what issues are coming up with withdrawals. Because some people are telling you that no, they're having so many things. Because I think another problem is, and we'll be doing it as an audit and as honest and unbiased as possible. Even if I may not personally like certain people or have whatever, but I think still be very objective. It is objective, ne?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be very objective in identifying strengths, weaknesses of whatever forex school, whatever forex broker, whatever forex service you may need to make use of, so that we clean up the industry, and make sure that, like, people run things real. I'm not sure if we will go to the extent of doing account management, but maybe we should, screen record how fast it takes certain niggas to blow a cow. Hey, but if we popper, we popper. Yeah, if we popper, we popper,
Yeah, guys.
But I'm not too sure about that. I think I have a threshold as to how much I'm willing to put down. But look, if your hype is that much, if your hype is that much, but we work our way around these things. But basically, guys, that would be overrated, underrated. I think that would be the hottest segment of
definitely.
that would be like 70% of industry chats now, because last season we covered a lot of education ish. Now I feel like I'm disrespecting this broker because I dropped their cap. Now it's back up here, because last season people did get education. Unfortunately, some of the things we couldn't really get that detailed in, because those are tricks of the trade, and you guys have got to take like your own pen marks there, and you learn on your own some other things. Right, or pay me if you guys are really trying to really know everything. Pay me. And yes, I know I said I wanted to take some IBs under my wing, and there are people who hit me up. I apologize to those who I haven't properly communicated with. Just a lot has been happening, and you get to realize that 8 weeks is not a long time. It may feel like a long time when you're doing nothing, but when you're getting up to something every single day, it is quite a lot to do. Gentlemen, live audience, thank you. Yeah,
Mr. Can I say his name on the podcast?
Yeah, you can.
Mr. Madlala has landed,
He's landed, plainly landed. Tanko M4, yes. There's an M4 in the building.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, especially I think the IB one is a very important one, especially this season, or not just this season, but going forward.
Going forward,
Because
yeah.
really, because I won't lie, I started taking IB really seriously recently, and sharp, cool, it's paying, like no cap. But like it's a thing of like now we want to teach other people to also get paid like that. Guys, guys, do you guys understand how many of you superstars actually make more money from IB than trading? No, like you guys actually don't realize this. No, like, and I'm being dead as serious.
He said it.
No, I think it's a thing of like these past couple of weeks while we took a break, I've had so many meetings with so many different brokers, and guys, like sharp, a lot of the conversations are held by NDAs and whatnot, so I can't really come and holler certain
Like
chats.
with specific figures or specific people.
Specific people and whatnot. I'm not gonna
cap.
I'm not gonna holler those chats, but like all I'm saying is that guys, a lot of your superstar traders and sharp, they can come here and holler and whatnot, but like show me let me keep quiet. But like anyways.
Those 50Ks you're seeing as blue screens are not necessarily real, but they are making 50Ks.
Yes, they are. We're not saying they're not making. You see, that's the thing about the industry, guys. We're not saying that your superstar traders are not making money. I'm just saying they're not making the money in the way that you guys think it should. And I believe that everyone should be making money this way, guys. And that's one of the key things that I really want us to focus on moving forward. Is that guys, make money like this, guys. And link. Do you guys understand passive income imonate, guys?
Yes.
Passive income is nice.
Oh. That's the M4. I don't think the mics are good enough to pick that up right now, but that is the M4. We can hear it from over here. Like we were saying that passive money is good. I just had something in my head now to say that I actually met more FTMO traders, funny enough. Some people hit me up on the side. And like niggas are actually buying cars and living in apartments, just trading by himself using, now it seems like I'm promoting FTMO, but a lot of them are there. But they're using like these funded trader programs. So guys, don't sleep on that. I'll say that again.
Please don't.
Because you can go really last number there and start making like 10, 15. I'm actually gonna go into FTMO again.
Okay.
Look, I've been involved in the market, but not at my optimal level. But lately, I've just been going in hard. I think I'm in a far more relaxed space now. Look, funny enough, I've got a lot on my mind. Like I said, that like I was demotivated, but there's just something and how I'm viewing the markets right now that's just like I'm more at ease. And when I'm in I remember when last I was in this zone, which was around 2018. So just before the robot came out, 2018, every single month I was profitable. You know, every single month I went to go check out my profitability. I think out of 12 months, actually 1 month I was not profitable, but even the losses there weren't so big, and I'm just in that zone again. So I think I'm gonna just like enter FTMO again, you know, for the people, and just like we'll walk through it week by week by week by week, so that they see a good 100, 200, 300, not dollars, but a good 100, 200 KZAR being pulled out, and showing you guys that, hey guys, this came from this step to this step to this step to this step, you know, just to show the guys that, look guys, it is possible. It is really possible to go from this point, because it's way easy once you're managing like lots of money, you know, it's very easy to get there. But it's easier to get 100,000 USD from content producer, technical producer. It's very easy to go and like it's easier it's easier to get 100,000 USD from FTMO than it is to go and get 100,000. Not that I haven't gotten 100, I've seen that like from investors, but it's so much admin, it's so much proving yourself. It's what you know, versus like an FTMO where you can literally in a space of 30 days. It's gonna take longer. But you can, in a space of 30 days, go from 0 to hero. You can go from 0 to 100K coming. Yeah. So I'd really love to start the entire process. I think that's one thing I'm gonna do for the season. Start the process from Max, going through, you know, and just inspiring others to show you that guys, it isn't that difficult.
Guys, you see, guys, we are really going all out for you guys. Like right now, what we realize,
you guys matter.
Yeah, guys, like what we're realizing is that, you know, guys, we're doing all of this for you guys. So we're not trying, we're not doing it for like people. It's literally for you guys, the people who support us week in, week out, guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys keep coming back.
The people who are there, love. Please continue sharing.
100%, guys. So like really, guys, like even right now this season or moving forward, guys, we're really going to be digging in our own pockets to make sure that, hey guys, if you guys say you're gonna go buy
you guys know Forex for real.
If you guys say that guy's service, we're gonna go there and we're gonna go pay, guys, from our own pockets, guys, honestly, because like really we are doing it for you guys, doing it for the larger community. It's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Yeah, and come with its beefs and hates along the way, but we're ready to go that extra mile. You know, because it's for not only the present industry, but for people interested in going to the industry, for the people who have lost hope in the industry. Because I'm again running campaigns. Yes, I do run ad campaigns where I sell things and all of that. And a lot of people, so many people are crying about the scams. And you know what's the most popular scam? Technical error. You know what's the most popular scam? It's the Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin one, right? Where they're making so basically, and it's scary. I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's a guy who works for a certain international broker, which has I don't know whether to say they have very strong local presence, but they do. They do. But not cloud. They're not a cloud-based thing, but quite a number of people know them. They're running that service. I think Ref Wayne once did like a thing with them. But the guy who works there was like, yo, I can actually code a website that has like a back office, and when you log in it, you see your money rising. But he's a clean gent. He's a clean gent. I've known him for the longest time. But he's able to do a thing like that. But I won't even name him because now a lot of people will be going to him, and then maybe he won't refuse the money. But basically, he can make a website for you which creates a back office for clients, which they can log into, and then their money just keeps on growing. So they deposit like 5,000. Then when the client logs back in, it's saying 6,000, 7,000. And then all of a sudden it's like 50,000. And then when you need to withdraw your money, they tell you that you need to deposit again.
That is actually that's one scam that's been going on for such a long time,
bro, and it is growing. People are like, yo, I've got so many bands that have grown there, but they told me that I need to. Guys, if you need to pay for a withdrawal, scam.
It's over. Scam. Just from that moment, it is over.
When you get that message saying deposit to make a withdrawal, just accept. Just accept that it's dirty. Is this man coming in? Just accept that, guys, it's over. It's nonsense. No, technical producer. I like the way I look, so I want to see. No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We had to do some technical production while you were gone. You know. Now I lost my train of thought and what I was saying. Oh yeah, but I was saying, guys, as soon as somebody says deposit money for your withdrawal,
it is chai.
Send back a swear in your mother tongue. There is nothing as nice as swearing in your mother tongue. We know it's Georgie, Sehua. I don't know what else. English, for those who are lost about what I'm saying. We got some fancy. Here's the thing, ne? Because of the background we've experienced, I was exposed to a lot of white people, English, whatnot. And I was in the hood one day, dog.
Yeah.
And my girl had irritated me. And like I was tripping out on her in the streets, like really tripping out, like I'm screaming there at her. Dog, what do niggas say? They're like, yo, le ipline, ikono kumnyala ngesingisi. Hey, dog, I was finished. Niggas all the time now when they pissed off in English, dog.
English just doesn't cut it sometimes, bro. Like really, and I think a lot of people relate to this. Sometimes when you're mad, when you're pissed mad, you wanna go to your mother tongue, dog.
We bam.
I know even Afrikaner people, dog.
Yeah, even African race, they bring it out from, So I think there's nothing such as going at someone in your mother tongue.
Yeah.
I wonder what that situation downstairs looks like right now, because I know it's some heat going on down there. Are we fighting with neighbors? Which neighbor is this? 126.
Really?
Were you guys?
Really?
Were you guys polite about it?
Oh no, we're going to fight probably.
Why?
No, why don't you guys go be polite about it?
Go fight.
Yeah, just knock. Okay, sorry to be rude. Can we,
don't worry, we'll handle it afterwards.
Now from industry chats, we are talking property affairs. Yeah, guys, and we need you guys to know, we need you guys to know the real heat. But yeah, I think they got the scope of what's needed.
Yeah.
We bring a guest. I don't know. Next week, can we bring our guest?
No.
Okay, you see, there's one thing, because guys, sometimes we want you guys to hear the plans and us planning. How you? Are we back? Are we back, Sway? You never left though. Okay, yeah. We really gotta have a chat, because I really wanted to have one of these industry chats with someone who's remember I said, did I say the rich aunt of the industry?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's gonna be an issue with our current sponsor, because they also wanted to have themselves there a bit. Let's just ask for permission. It's not like we promoting them. They're in two different lanes.
No, definitely.
So talk to them, because relation building and all of that. But then it's not like we're gonna it won't be like this in your face every time you look in the background. FTX. What does FTX stand for? I really want to know.
No, we actually went to go look for FTX. It's literally just FTX.
Just FTX.
Because we sat down like, what does FTX stand for, bro? And then we were just like, FTX. There we go.
I'm having a great time trying to figure out. I can never be appropriate from the first. But FTX sounds very forexy, and then like when you go to, because when you said FTX, I'm thinking you're a broker now, some funny forex broker, whatnot. But like when you told me, like I said, and guys, I will say yet again, if you haven't went using our link in the description, guys. I feel something different here, because I was even chatting. One of our friends just came through. I was chatting to him. We need to also get into like metaverse things, NFT things, because these are things that affect us. You know, we must talk about. Look, we even forgot the news segment. But do you know, bro? Do you know, bro? Do you know, bro? Dog, I had to. But do you know Ethereum has had like some changes on it, you know, where apparently like people can't mine it anymore, and there's like these hectic changes going on, and because it's unmineable, and because a lot of NFTs use Ethereum as a thing, and you know Ethereum has like a whole list of other coins under it, you know, we need to get back into those news again,
and I think a lot of people will probably feel like we were always kneeling on Bitcoin week in and week out.
Yeah,
that is fine. Those are our views, guys.
No.
I know we've got a crypto exchange, wallet, whatnot.
Chief, crypto enthusiasts. I'll gladly open my MetaTrader 4 right now and go back to when industry chat started. When did industry chat start, bro?
I think about 10 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken.
What is 10 weeks ago, my nigga? Don't tell me about. But okay, let's just go. When industry chat started, when was it? No. I need to see it.
I'm gonna go look right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just told me now that you're in my hands.
I'm going to look now.
Sounds like a launch to me.
Oh yeah, it was
Bro, playlists.
4 months ago.
4 months ago. Whoa. Ish, can we refer back to that episode, bruh? Where we said things went down.
Yeah, so this is
Go to the news.
17 May.
May.
Yeah.
Guys, Bitcoin has it's basically fallen by 50% since then, guys. So basically, if you had $1 million worth of Bitcoin, you got 500K worth of Bitcoin now if you kept it in Bitcoin. So guys, it's not that we were anti-Bitcoin. We use Bitcoin. You know, transaction Bitcoin.
That's true.
It would be nice if I could go to Conquer with Bitcoin, but truth is, Bitcoin has gone down significantly. I mean, I was reading an article the other day, and we really need to bring these articles back, because I feel like there were people that were learning there.
Yeah.
You know, I think the world's richest people collectively, their net worth is down $1 trillion since like the last year, this time. So things have really dropped in the Nasdaq space. So it's not that we're against these things. And we do encourage exploring, exploiting those different fields. So getting yourself some NFTs. I was telling people right now, and I tell you guys for free, and if you don't know what it is, then like go learn something, because this is the future. But we were talking about like the metaverse and how so much is going on in the metaverse. Like people buy actual houses. You know, Daniel Mack, hey, what you do for a living? Dog, he went to a guy who is driving a McLaren.
It's a P1.
Eh?
P1.
No, P1 is still dog.
Talking last number things.
Dog, he was driving some other nice McLaren, dog, and he even said, hey, come to my house, see this heat. This boy is selling, this guy is in digital real estate. So he's literally buying and selling houses and property on the metaverse. And guy is able to buy, even if it's a P1 or even if it's the cheapest McLaren out there, man, nigga, that's a McLaren. You know, so to recognize that, guys, there's things like that where people are buying digital land, and developing properties on digital land. I was learning things today, like people are doing cars, getting all these funny sneakers, all these funny things just to have them digitally, But like, okay, you had a chat. Now, I won't exactly say how the chat went down. But my nigga, if just like Luno, if I show you the Luno app, dog, you know that I can't Photoshop the Luno app, dog, and you see 3 million there, you gotta know like it's for real. Not everybody has woken up to it, but it's a different flex though. Cause if I got an app on my phone that verifies everything that I'm saying, bruh, I could come to the club in a bicycle, but if I show you that I got a Bugatti there, I got a digital Bugatti, but it costs twice more than a real Bugatti, and a Lamborghini and a what, dog? What you gonna say? Sure, it's not a lease.
And then talking about your NFT chat or your Metaverse chat, I actually want to highlight that also on FTX you can also like have you can store your stuff,
your NFTs
there and all that. So
you see, that's why guys, I say good things are coming with especially if they can break it down to us. I think because we haven't had that breakdown, maybe they've broken it down to you, but I think if we can have like a proper, because like I said that I checked them, right? And then I saw that they've got some other things. There's a more Ivy League thing than what FTX is doing. They've got a more serious company that they're running. The same guys, they have a more serious company. So that's why I'm like, there's good things coming here. Like the future is here. With Mr. Madlala today, thank you, guest. I was with him today and we were at a certain place, and that place, dog, and we took it as a joke at first, but the guy was serious. He was like, we accept Bitcoin as payment. Now, dog, understand, this is a bill of about 3,000 US. And then the guy is like, we take everything, even Bitcoin. Hey, we laughed. Like, are you serious? It's like, yes, you're serious. You take Bitcoin. Like, hey. Like, yes. So Bongs asked, do you have a wallet? Yeah, it's like, yeah, we've got a wallet for that. And that's where you saw. But no, we're really moving in that way. If people are about to do close to 50k transaction on Bitcoin, there's something really huge here.
But yeah, guys, that's great. Thank you so much. That's that for today.
News is coming. Overrated, underrated. Comment section. Tell us who you want us to start with. Tell us. We'll start with them. Tell us who you want us to explore first. But it's gonna be deep.
Guys, as you guys can see, we only guys, let me be honest with you, we always have like guests here, like in the background and whatnot. They're always chilling here. Like I'm looking to my right, niggas are just chilling there. It's nice. But like guys, this can be you guys. End of October, guys.
End of October, y'all can be here.
Y'all can be here chilling with us.
If there's a trader that has scammed you, we'll invite that trader and you can have an interaction with him there. We'll have a pass the mic session and you can call him out there.
But guys, shout out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys same time, same place next week.
Shout out. Danko FTX. Danko every day. Season 2.